Welcome to another episode of Your Game Therapy. As always, I'm your host, Candor, and tonight we'll be jumping into episode number 2 of Subnautica Below Zero. On the first episode, we got our feet wet. We got some tools into our bags. We got some food. We got some water. And then when we thought we were about to drown, we have a voice inside of our head now. I'm excited to see where this goes. I don't know what the story is going to hold for us, but let's find a radio tower. But at the top of the hour, as always, guys, grab your favorite drinks, grab your favorite snacks, kick back and relax, and enjoy the second hour of Subnautica Below Zero on Your Game Therapy. Cheers. Let's get started. Let's go. So he said he was going to give us a moment to get our head on straight to figure out what's going on here. A little bit of silence. I'm going to just explore really briefly here to see if there's anything we might be missing. Okay, sorry about that. One thing I will say at the top of the hour is I have been messing around with new editing software. So big heads up on the audio, video. If anything stands out to you guys, please let me know. Give me some feedback as the feedback menu pops up on our screen. Give me some feedback as I'm trying to desperately learn DaVinci Resolve and figure out the audio, the video, everything. Super excited to get back to recording this stuff though. I really left on a cliffhanger. I was going to play straight the last episode. But then I got wrapped up in a couple other projects, and this is now a couple days later. So the cliffhanger ending got me kind of like, what happens next? Should we, okay, so here's the big thing. Should we go off and explore the way we always do and not follow the story? Or should we continue down the story and see how far this rabbit hole goes right now? And I'm thinking we continue the main story. I do want to find that radio tower they were talking about. Battery, okay. Damn, I'm just being abusive. I'm sorry. Okay. I remember the stress it took us to get in here.
Passing 100 meters.
So let's get out of here.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I know. But there's an oxygen plant there, so that's good. That's good. Okay. I don't really like this map. Can we get rid of the map? Thank you. So the green things aren't pulsing anymore, so that means that the critical thing is, well, it's over, right? Because the voice is no longer in the facility, so I guess there's no alarm being raised anymore. Should we grab stuff? Chance of copper. Are we gonna regret this? Am I stopping to grab stuff when I shouldn't? I really shouldn't. I shouldn't. Let's just stop again. Gold. We do want gold, though. We want gold. And silver. We need those for the components. I'm getting kind of nervous because we haven't encountered anything too hostile yet. What is this? Copper ore just chilling. Wait, has copper ore ever just been sitting around, not under something else? Ooh, there's a plant right there. Let's grab that.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Not anymore. I might need batteries. You guys know me and batteries, man. Sometimes we need to have 16 batteries for no reason, so I'm just gonna go straight up to the top. I think we can make it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
The music got really ominous for a second there. What is that? Okay. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Let's go back to our pod and plan our next move. I also wanted to spend some time looking at our PDA. Is it called the PDA? Why does that sound weird? It is a PDA, right? I'm not doing public displays of affection or anything. I think it's a PDA. Damn, I was going to scan whatever that fish was. So here's the thing I was thinking about, because I wrote down these notes and I should probably go over them while we're doing stuff. The Kara. So the virus is called Kara. If the peepers distributed the antibiotic or whatever, I don't even remember what it was called. It's not an antibiotic. But if they distributed that across this planet and cured the Kara infection, why is there a leviathan now that has the infection still? They must have been like frozen, or they must have been preserved somewhere, right? Answer?
You understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
You're not real.
You require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual.
We are Legion.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Alan.
My
Alan.
whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race. But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you
I got time.
Focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your data bank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
Okay. Okay, so we have a new friend. His name is Alan. That's kind of cool. And we are now going to try to find him a suitable body to... Okay. While we have evolved beyond physical attachment, it is traditional to navigate space-time in conjunction with mobile, biomechanical storage media, altered and evolved over time to serve the inhabitants' needs. While it is possible to transfer between media at will, there is some comfort and prestige in improving a body over time. We have settled on a popular format for these media, though there are exceptions. It is a heavily modified version of our pre-civilized bodies. It provides good mobility, easy adaptation, and is easy to fix. In case of disaster, we can back up our data patterns to a sanctuary site for later retrieval. Storage in this fashion is safe, provided consistent power supply. However, unique perspectives and traits which arose from the interplay with the original mediums are lost. It is likely a factory reset. It is recommended individuals be restored to a compatible medium as soon as possible. Such hollow vessels may be fast grown from seed using specialized blueprints and materials. While it is technically possible for an individual to copy their data in order to duplicate themselves ad infinitum, such behavior is considered beyond rude, and any self-respecting architect would resolve such a circumstance by immediately deleting themselves. Okay, so they don't believe in immortality. They believe it's rude to create infinite copies of themselves. That's an interesting perspective. And they would delete themselves before they do that. Okay, that's funny compared to humans and Earth. Okay, let's see. Distress call. Give me 1 second. I got to take a quick little break. Sorry, my dogs were going absolutely wild for a second there. All right, so I wanted to go through the PDA just to make sure that we had everything. We'd covered everything. So distress call.
picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
I probably should have heard that before we went off in search of the aliens, but okay, minerals galore.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
Okay, my knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. Let's look at geological data. So an Argentine outcrop, a mineral deposit often contains silver and titanium. A calaverite outcrop, a mineral deposit that often contains gold and titanium. A galena outcrop is a mineral deposit that often contains lead and titanium. Now we have a lot of life forms. I think I might skip the life forms for now and stick to the equipment stuff. So air pumps, we'll never use this again. I used this in the first game and I did not use this in the first game. I made one in the first game and I didn't really end up doing anything with it. But air pumps can be used to pipe breathable air to a remote location. The base attached air pump can be built at a compatible habitat and will source oxygen directly from the habitat's oxygen generator. The floating air pump must have access to breathable air and be floating on the water surface. Pumps must be connected to a pipe chain to function. Our light stick, a mobile battery-powered LED light which provides low-level lighting in a 360-degree area and can be attached to most surfaces. A mineral detector, using a complex blend of electromagnetic field transmission and beta decay detection, the mineral detector is capable of identifying nearby resources and approximating distance. 2 antennae emit an advanced pattern of waves to detect specific materials for mining. An ultra-bright display visually communicates distance to the target resource. Proximity alarms add an extra layer of information for finite spatial positioning. Okay, so hold on. A mineral detector, is it like radar, which it will allow me to pick the mineral I'm looking for and it'll show it to me where it is and give me a distance on it? Because that would be really cool, actually. That'd be very helpful. A sea truck. The sea truck is an advanced underwater vehicle with attachable modular cabins for maximum adaptability in the field. The main cabin is small and nimble when unencumbered by additional modules. The main cabin alone is comparable in speed to the Sea Moth. A wide reinforced glass viewing window provides excellent forward visibility while at the helm. Retractable helmsperson's chair, no expense spared. Unlike the larger Cyclops submarine, the Sea Truck does not support the addition of internal modules like fabricators. However, it can be upgraded to enhance its speed, towing power, and crush depth, among other things. When I heard no expense spared, it makes me think of Jurassic Park, the old white guy, the old white-haired guy that has the cane. What's his name? What is his name? Dr. Hammond is... Wow, I need to watch Jurassic Park again. Ratings: speed, variable depending on cargo. Crush depth is 150 meters. Power is 2 times replaceable power cells. Upgrade module slots 4, persons 1 plus. Why would there be more than one person? Additional modules, bespoke cargo modules, can be attached to the rear of the main cabin, providing a range of powerful benefits. Available modules include fabricators, docking stations, habitation sections, and of course, plenty of storage. Additional cargo modules reduce the Sea Truck's speed, maneuverability, and power efficiency. Additional modules can be jettisoned directly from the main cockpit controls to enable exploration of tight spaces or in case of emergency. The Sea Truck. Competing products are trucking hell. Okay, so that brings us up to speed on some of the stuff that we had here that was still pending. I'll go over the other stuff later. Our beacons are good. I do want to see how we make a sea truck, though. Oh, we need one more. And a grab trap. Okay, so let's see. Let's cook some hoop fish. I guess let's cook them too. Why not? Is there any equipment that I could get my hands on? I already have the compass. I have that stuff. I'm now very interested in this, so let's pin the recipe. Let's go back one more. Laser cutter. Fast personal buoyancy. I might get one of these just because I get nervous. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do this as well. I'm gonna keep a beacon on me at all times. I've learned from the last game and the last failures. Okay, so let's eat some hoop fish. The symbiote. Okay. And then as far as storage goes, let's put away some of this stuff. Oh, we should really figure that out. Okay. So we have not copper wire was not what I wanted to do, but okay, we have copper wire. That's fine. We have a general idea of what we want to do next. I was going to go look for the radio tower. But I think what we're going to do next now is we might just wander a little bit and look for fragment pieces. We might look for that other part of the sea truck. So let's pick a direction that we have not gone in. I think we went northeast. It's a clear day. So it kind of makes me want to go on foot. But I don't know how that works yet. Like, are we able to go on foot at all times? Or is the temperature thing gonna make us have to go back into the water? I kind of want to explore the land for a little bit. So maybe we figure that out next. Why don't we do that? I do wanna pick up the what is this? What? What just happened? Oh, that was one of those things. Screw that thing. Okay. You know what? No. No. Where are you? Come here. You probably weren't even the one. Oh, he survived. Okay. Oh, look, it's swimming. It's a penguin. It's a penguin. We'll take a couple of these. We don't know what this does yet. But let's take a couple of them. And let's read what we just scanned. I think it was under flora. Frost anemone. The frost anemone grows on the underside of ice floes and icebergs. The anemone's tendrils are covered in thin, stringing hairs that paralyze small fish and plankton that are broken down for nutrients. These tendrils should be trimmed down to effectively harvest the edible heart. Carefully harvest for high nutritional value. Okay. What was that? I could have sworn it was probably an icicle. Wow. Okay. Well, we need for the mineral thing. Oh, no. We need silicone, which we just got. Silicone rubber. We might even have silicone rubber in our base already. This music is very fantastic, like fantastical. Synth heavy. Almost like a Subnautica Cyberpunk. How do I get out of the water? I'm nervous. I don't know how far this ice flow thing goes. But we can get water out of this guy, or air out of this guy, right? Yeah. It's starting to get kind of dark. I don't know where we're going. We're just getting lost here. This was not part of my plan, just to get lost, but hey, we did it. Did we just hear something? Oh, look at those guys. Look at those big guys. Hey. Can I scan you?
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Glow whale. Oh, you're such a cutie. Look at you. Oh, look at you, glow whale. Uh-oh.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
They're so adorable. It's so funny because, like, whales in general, they're like the biggest things on the planet, right? They're dinosaurs. And yet, for whatever reason, like, they always look so nice. It's like they could easily swat us like a fly and just kill us, but for whatever reason, I never feel remotely threatened by them. They just seem like such peaceful, gentle giants. And also, wow, the weather on this planet is pretty unpredictable. All right, let's read about them though. I do want to know a little bit about them. Large, well, it would be under. Is it a leviathan? Whoa, it's a leviathan. Glow whale. Glow whales are communal leviathans approximately 30 meters long, often found swimming in the open ocean and occasionally breaching the surface. Photophores. Glow whales contain several types of bioluminescence. Perhaps the most noteworthy are their photophores, which are incandescent glandular organs found at the corners of their eyes and the pods at the tips of their sail-like pectoral fins. Glow horns. The glow whale's blue horns behave similarly to tuning forks. The horns receive waves of sound in the water and help glow whales identify members of their pod from a distance. This ability is also used in hunting shoals to determine positioning of potential food sources. When pods of whales are at play, they emit a harmonious series of notes that resonate in their horns and release a series of chemicals that appear to create a joyful response in nearby whales. This note's frequency is too high to be heard by human ears. Their assessment is passive, harbors barnacles and algae. See, they're so awesome. They're just promoting peace and happiness among their brethren. Like, how cool is that?
Mulan and nearby iceberg detected. A hollow chamber typically formed by glacial melt.
What does that mean? Where can I see that? A hollow something something something. Mulan. Look at the patterns that these fish make, the glowfish. What is the Mulan? Sorry, that was an alarm. Mulan something something. A hollowed out. Is it a signal like on my... I've got to figure out jumping on ice because you're sliding so much that it's hard to time your jumps. Yeah, I'm missing. What is this? What's up? What are you? Pinnacarid. An intelligent and curious creature which hunts and forages below the waterline, but returns to the surface to breathe. It has many flippers. Its many flippers make this an acrobatic hunter underwater, but vulnerable on land where it's capable at best of a fast shuffle. Generally consumes small fish. Its diet may also include various plant materials. Side-facing eyes, unusual for a predator. These likely serve as a defensive warning system. Purple tinted antenna on the head detect the movement of prey fish nearby, and shows no aggression towards human and even curiosity if there's a chance of a meal. Oh, you're so cute. I like you. What's up, buddy? Hey, I like you. Nope, missed. Could tell you right off the bat I was gonna miss. Okay, so I don't feel too threatened. There's those glow whales around. If there was something scary to be had around here, it probably wouldn't be hanging out. Then again, they're very big. So maybe they don't have anything to fear because they're so big. Alright, we're just wandering at this point. I should really go back. I should go back and get that mine, that mineral, whatever. Wait, is this where it is? Creature egg. Oh boy. What are we doing with our lives here? Oh no. Why? 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 Why did we do this? Why did we do this? Why did we do this? Why are we doing this? Oh my god, laser cut to release oxygen. We don't have that. We don't have that. We don't have that. We are screwed here. We are screwed. This is so... Oh no. Okay.
Warning, passing 100 meters.
Okay.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
How did we pop out so far away?
Warning,
We're fine. We're fine.
30
We
seconds
got plenty of
oxygen
time.
Remaining.
Wow. I don't know why I do these things. I don't like going underwater like that and not knowing where the exit is. But I have a feeling there's probably something there that we want to see. Because we definitely came out a different place than we went in, so that's fun. Okay. Are those like claw marks? What is that? Is it just ice falling off? God, that almost looks like a claw mark. Whoa. How do you screenshot? I don't remember a screenshot. Oh, this is like a thumbnail. This is like 100%. Whoa. Is this a man-made structure? No, this is just ice. It's like an ice sheet. Why does it look so interesting though? It looks really interesting. Oh, this looks really interesting. Let's keep going. Yeah. Oh, the temperature is not good though. It's dangerous. Should we really be out here if...
What you found is more than just an artifact. It will help me follow the traces my people left on this planet.
I'm glad it could help.
I know you would still prefer me to have a corporeal form of my own.
Well, yes.
If you continue searching, I may regain some of my connection to the network, piece by piece.
Oh. Okay. Pick up snow. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Hypothermia imminent.
Okay. What? Whoa. What happened? Hypothermia. Is it just like the air got really cold there for a second? Oh, it's like really cold outside. Okay, hold on. I keep hitting the wrong button. Let's get our stats back up. Let's get some water. And let's figure out what this is. He said, what you found is an artifact. It's more than... I want to reread that conversation because I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention because I was dying. Here, let's just surface and let's read that conversation again. What did he say? That we found something? Wait, it's at the very top. What you found is more than just an artifact. It will help me follow the traces my people left on this planet. I'm glad I could help. I know you would still prefer me to have a corporal form of my own. Well, yes. If you continue searching, I may regain some of my connection to the network piece by piece. Okay, so we want to keep finding things for him to remember. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, let's go in this thing again. Let's go into one of these things again. I feel like there was more to it out there, but I didn't actually find anything because it got cold. So let's try. Let's try to go out there again. Let's try to go up there, that is. Oh, there's stuff over here. Oh, I also, now that I remember, I scanned something that I didn't look at. So what is this, if not... I should probably jump in the water, reset my count to like 100, and then we're gonna run. Oh. Probably not the way I'm supposed to go, but I'm gonna try to just glitch jump over here. Oh no, please don't, please don't. Okay, so it's not gonna let me glitch jump. Maybe there's another way around. It'd make more sense if there was like an easier way up. That's a glow whale. Okay, there is a way up. What is this? This game does a really good job of like rewarding your curiosity, right? Your exploration. What is this? Architect artifact. Research satellite. Pick up snow, huh? Was that something over? Is that a building? That looks like a man-made structure. Uh-oh. We're going over there. That looks like a house. I love how this episode has devolved into just, what's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? And there's no rhyme or reason to this anymore. We were gonna make a mineral. What did we try to make? A mineral something scanner. All right, we gotta also read whatever the hell. Oh, supplies. We have to read whatever the hell we just scanned, the artifact. So remind me to do that real quick. I don't like that our time on land is limited to the temperature. Is there a place where I could find like refuge? Like here? There we go. Okay. A fevered pepper tree. All right, so let's read a couple of things we scanned here. Fevered pepper tree. The fevered pepper tree produces fruits with high levels of capsaicin, which helps raise body temperature and stimulates blood flow. Man, do I have a story about capsaicin. I have done the Hot Ones challenge so many times now, and that hot sauce, the bomb hot sauce and above, just gets so ridiculous with their 1 million Scoville and all. Okay, anyways, we're not gonna get into that right now, but let's just say that is something that I have a lot of experience with, capsaicin. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Capsaicin. But yeah, let's pick him. Inventory full. So clearly, we've just discovered some sort of Altera base that was left behind. Let's go. Always check the back. Always check around the back. Huh. What's this? What's that? Okay. Locked. Here, let's see how the peppers work. Can I eat one? Oh, look at it. Restores your body heat. 34. Locked. Why would this be locked? Can I laser cut it? Locked. That's weird. For an abandoned place to be locked. Come on. Come on. Oh, we could totally jump on the roof, right? Also, why is my body temperature not going down? Is it because I'm nearby? Wait, does this have power? I think this place still has power. Oh, there's a PDA. There's a PDA right there, and I haven't noticed. Logs and communications. I'd rather be hunting.
All right, Marge, old girl.
Hold on, Marguerite? Wait, Marguerite? Wasn't that the lady from the first game? That's the badass. That's like the complete badass warrior woman that fought a leviathan with just like a knife.
We hate this greenhouse. So here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp. But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit.
She's so cool.
Next, grow lights were a must-have. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Fed half of it to Preston.
Preston?
Snowstalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
Marguerite survived her encounter with the Reaper Leviathan. Also, I like that the side of the PDA says Xenowork on it instead of Altera. Wow. Her story continues. This lady is a warrior princess. Well, she's not really a princess. She's hardcore. But she was like my favorite character from the first game. Because she was such an asshole. She's such a hard ass. She's so cool. So this is like an old base that she had. I wonder how long she's been dead for. Or if she's... No, I mean, there's no way she's alive because this is like way in the future, right? Also, can we grab this? What is this? What is this? I'll eat a pepper if it gets too bad. Pick up gold. Oh, shit, okay. Why don't we dump some stuff? Let's dump the creature egg. I'm not going to be building anything anytime soon. And then let's grab this stuff. gold. Silver ore, pick up gold, pick up silver, pick up gold. Okay. Looks like this is it. This island was one of her last spots when she was alive. Oh, there's a lot of silver and gold. Okay. I think silver might actually be worth more than titanium to me right now, so I promise you guys I'll eventually, by the end of the game, hit the right button when I want to open my inventory. All right, let's do that. I think it's worth at least swapping out the titanium for the silver. I mean, is this a glow whale? Yeah. It's just super big. Wow. Look at you. You're so adorable. Hi. Hey, man. How you doing? Oh, you do have barnacles on your back. Can I ride you? No? You don't want to take me for a ride? Oh, interact. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. This is so cool. That's so funny. Look at this. I'm a whale rider. Okay, but we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. As much as I enjoyed that ride, my friend, I've gotta go. Mom's calling me in. I gotta go in for dinner. Okay. Let's get some Titan Wholefish air. Which the concept is kind of gross if you think about it. I'm just like sucking air out of this guy's hole. Who thought that was a good idea? All right, so there's this alien, all right, on this planet, and what he is he has a giant hole inside of his middle, and what you do is you put your mouth to his hole and you suck the air out of him. It's like, yeah, sounds like a good deal. Go for it. Okay, so we're gonna go back home. We're going back home. Damn, we are far away from home. Shit. We do have battery though. Hi. That guy does not look friendly. So we're very far away from home. We will go back. What? Was that the guy? That was a shark that I literally said hi to. I offered him my friendship and he spat in my face. Okay. As a matter of fact, we should actually be... Okay, that was another mistake. We should go ahead and use a nutrient first aid kit, was what I was going to say. But it's okay. What is this? Oh! At the beginning of the game, this thing like moved and looked at me. A thermal lily. The thermal lily is an unusual terrestrial plant typically found on cliff walls. During the day, it points its face towards the sun, absorbing thermal radiation and storing it internally. At night, the thermal lily's petals close to reduce heat loss, and it relies on its heat stores to survive the harsh Arctic conditions. That is... Oh, it can burn you. Okay, well, that's good to know. It's actually so hot that it could burn you. I just decided to give it a hug for some reason. Ooh, a part of me wants to keep exploring a little bit more, but no. Let's go back home. Let's be safe. We were actually going to look for fragments. Was what we set out to do at the beginning of this episode. We're like, okay, let's look for fragments so that we can finish our sea truck, so that we can feel a little bit safe. We should probably take some lead with us. By the way, I just hit the correct button to open my inventory. That was big. That was clutch. We have ion cubes. Now we can get rid of this stuff. Let's take the lead. I think that's worth more. Oh, lithium. Okay. Yeah, let's take the lithium for sure. The hell? Fumarole. These blister-like fumaroles are vents for steam and volcanic gases that cycle through stages of accumulation and release in hidden chambers deep beneath the ocean floor. The gas mixture emitted by a fumarole typically contains carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and hydrogen sulfide, sourced directly from bodies of magma. The vibrant, violent explosions seen here get their distinctive purple hue from the additional presence of gaseous iodine mixture. What the hell? What?
Warning.
Oh
30
my
seconds
God.
of oxygen remaining.
What? Okay. What was that? The hell was that? That thing just came out of nowhere. How did we miss that on the way in? Okay. Do we have to go back in the water? We do have to go back in the water. We need some food, by the way. We need food really bad. Oh, shit. Come here, buddy. Need you. Need you. Sorry, I need you. I need you. I need you. Look at giant shrimp. I kind of want like a whale to hang out with me and protect me from that thing. Oh, inventory full. Okay, can I just eat these raw? Wait, that's going to give me my food, but it's not going to heal me. Oh, there's like no way for me to get my health back. Shit. There's no way for me to get my health back. So we're just going to have to run with this. Okay. Go. Oh, tension is high. We are at an all-time low confidence level. This is not good. I kind of want to stay underwater so I can at least see it coming when it comes for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Watch it. Don't do that. Dude, at this point, one of those little guys can kill me even. The guys that shoot ice or whatever at you. Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's go. 600 meters. 500 meters. We're so close. Just make a beeline for it. Just don't worry. Don't worry. I might get creepvine sample real quick just in case we didn't have enough for the rubber. Okay, we're fine. We just encountered the first like scary thing, and it's a big red shrimp that likes to hit you in the face and hurts like a lot. Like he hurts a ton. He took me from like 170 something health to like 90 or to like 20 something, sorry. Oh shit. No, we're fine. We'll get there. Okay. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, that's how you take screenshots. Now I remember. Okay. Home sweet home. I was just... Oh, is it raining up top? It is. Okay, that looks cool. I was just about to comment about how beautiful the purple gas area was, and how if we were to get the equipment so that we could a habitat builder, how cool it would be to build a home there. And then that happened, so no, we're not going to build a home there. But look, we got a phone call from our buddy. Let's answer.
How do your people communicate if you are not networked?
What do you mean? We just talk to each other.
Do you not find that primitive? We exist as data. We are all aware of each other's thoughts and needs. Scientific endeavors are accomplished much more smoothly.
I could see
There's
that.
more to life than research, Alan. I can't lie. Work would go faster if I could read my colleagues' minds, but thoughts are private, and people have their own inner lives. People change and need space to think.
Space helps you think. I find that being separated from my network is very quiet.
What do you mean by quiet?
Interesting.
Imagine 1,000 strings, each playing its own range of notes, none louder than the others.
Okay.
Each one builds harmony, a continuous thrum in the background of existence.
Okay.
I am now a lone string in search of familiar.
Oh, that if you put it that way, I could see that. It's really interesting because that's the human aspect of it versus the AI / digital aspect of it.
The location of some important technology. I implore you to investigate.
Will this help us build you a body?
I do not know what we will find. I just know it is important.
Okay.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Ooh, we might have to go after that artifact. That's really interesting because she's right. Like, if I'm looking at it from my perspective, my thoughts are private, my feelings are private, and unless I'm making you aware of them by communicating them verbally or showing them, displaying them on my outer like physical self, you're not aware of what's going on. But if you were like literally one note in a harmonious song, you'd be so used to hearing everyone else's thoughts and being a part of the whole that if you were to be plucked out of there by yourself, it'd be the most isolating feeling ever. It would be as if I couldn't imagine a world where we could read each other's minds. That's terrifying. But I could see how if that had been our existence from the beginning forever, then it would make sense. Like, it would be comforting in a way. You'd never be alone, which is kind of cool if you think of it that way. But okay, we have to make something so that we can make room for something. So let me make some water because that's something that we can drink right now. And then what is a snowball for? Oh, I didn't need that. Okay. I needed okay, let me just drop this then. Let me go outside and drop this real quick. That's not the door. Let me drop this and then we can just eat that. It'll cap us. Okay, now let's get one of these and then let's get a titanium and then we should have enough to make this. Mineral detector.
The mineral detector can sniff out raw materials, potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
I can go for hundreds of hours of saved time searching. Thank you so much. Now let's make some first aid kits. Okay, we got enough for wiring kits and stuff. How do I make first aid kits? Fiber mesh. Okay, so I need a couple fiber meshes that I don't have. I have silicone rubber. Okay, well, let's put some of this stuff away. That's all we can. Oh, we have a first aid kit, though. We do have one first aid kit, so let's put another silver ore away. We don't have the formulas for, or the recipes for a whole lot yet. I can make... I need ribbon plants for copper ore to make more batteries. Might make a couple more. Let's cook this Arctic peeper. It looks like our health is coming back gradually. So I think it is coming back slowly. Let me unpin this recipe real quick. No. How do you unpin all? Unpin all. And then, do we have a repair tool yet? I don't remember. I don't think we do. Oh, we do have a repair tool. Okay. I might want to make a laser cutter, but I don't know how to make it yet because I want to see if I can unlock that door that was locked over there. Really interesting to know that Marguerite survived and is over here, though. That is so exciting. I am so thrilled to continue to hear her story, what happened after the events of the first one. Spicy fruit salad. Okay, thank you for that. Not a whole lot else I can see here. We might make our way to the cache. We might make our way to the cache because I don't think I've actually been there, right? I said we were going to go there, but I didn't get it. And we might have to, read the satellite thing. The satellite bears the clear markings of the architect civilization. It appears to have crash landed, though its structural integrity remains surprisingly intact. This satellite's internal design indicates that it was likely used for long-range data transmission. The data transmission node in the storage housing has long been corrupted by exposure to the elements. Okay. And the ore vein is resources behind loose rock. Okay. Alien eggs. Evidence suggests that a substantial number, if not all of the local species, reproduce through egg laying. Eggs can be found resting on the seafloor, buried beneath detritus, or even wedged into cracks in the rock. Different species likely favor different biomes as their nesting grounds. Eggs discovered in the wild are in some form of natural stasis, likely awaiting ideal conditions in which to hatch, or the delivery of some vital enzyme which will kickstart the process. It is impossible to calculate the species of the egg from the exterior. However, it may be possible to stimulate a hatching response if an egg is relocated to a suitable alien containment unit. That is something we're going to play around with a lot this time. I think I'm going to spend more time building like a wing on my home. I'm assuming we're going to be able to build a home. I want to build a wing that's going to be just like a zoo, and it's going to be just nothing but like all of the species that are native to this planet. But you know what? I think I'm actually going to be wrapping it up here a little early for episode 2. I have a couple things I want to write down and get kind of outlined for the next episode. But I had a lot of fun with this, especially because we've now officially been attacked by our first scary thing. Had I a first aid kit, had I anything on me that would have let me help like survive the first attack, I probably would have tried to scan it and figure out what the hell it is. But as always, guys, if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will catch you on the next episode. Bye-bye. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Your Game Therapy. Like the videos so others can find us, and subscribe so you won't miss the next episode.